I don't like coffee.
You need to leave!
Turns out only about 30% of people across all of America don't like coffee, and I'm one of them, which has always made me wonder, what am I missing out on?
That's why today I'm challenging baristas to make me like coffee.
Every barista is going to be receiving a brochure that explains the rules of the challenge. First rule, I can only give tips if they ask. If they don't, well, good luck. Rule number 2, it can't just be a drink from the menu. They have to create something. And rule number 3, and most importantly, I have to be honest by ranking each one of them in this tier list, which they'll probably see. First stop, Hacienda San Pedro. Low-key entrance, tucked between a barbershop and whatever's next door. Inside, dim lights, big chalkboard menu, cool mix of wood and industrial decor that honestly will make you feel like you should be writing a novel or talking about life or, just on your phone, I guess. They even have this cozy looking patio where I did not spend too long practicing this line.
¿Quién es el barista?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Yo lo hago visual, ¿verdad? Porque es difícil de explicar, pero eso, no me gusta para nada el café y quiero ver si los baristas de Puerto Rico, en los ratings más altos, pueden cambiar eso.
¿No te gusta nada del café?
Es que es como que bien fuerte, para mí.
¿Sí es instantáneo?
Sí, eso me han dicho, pero es que soy medio terco. Me gusta el chocolate caliente, yo siento que como una línea dulce.
Ya, yo sé lo que pasa con la banda. El chocolate con la banda sabe bien.
Por aquí. Y disculpa, no pensaba que se iba a llenar tanto. Discúlpame. Jefe, gracias. ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Edgardo.
Edgardo, muchas gracias de verdad. Y mala mía, no sabía que se iba a llenar tanto, perdonen.
Dale.
Claro, sí, yo lo voy a lanzar todo por ahí. Alright, so that was a good first try. Definitely more packed than I expected. I honestly don't even know what they put on it. On the receipt it says chocolate and nothing else. I guess they charged me pretty fast and he added a lot of things more. I heard the word mocha, chocolate, things like that. I'm so sorry, I couldn't hear it. It was so packed. Let's just check and see how it tastes. That just tastes like coffee. Bitter. I can kind of feel the chocolate now, but that's just plain old coffee. It's the best coffee that I don't like. How do I word it better than that? If I had to rank it from S being like I love coffee and F being I will never drink this again, it would just go in the middle.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
That's not correct and proper. Oh shit.
No!
That's better.
Also, I forgot to say this, we're actually going to be visiting the top 5 coffee shops in Viejo San Juan. This one had the number 2 spot, and now I'm on my way to number 5. Next up, Café Colao. This one's right by the docks. They might need a bigger sign so tourists don't just stroll right past it. Inside you'll find the smallest shop we'll see today, but also the one with the most Puerto Rican personality. Rustic vibes, local pastries, and pretty cool murals with art about Puerto Rican coffee. Does this count as a patio? I can even see the ocean when I imagine how much cooler I'm gonna ask for a barista this time.
¿Quién es el barista?
Todos somos baristas.
Todo, perfecto. Básicamente no me gusta el café. Nunca me ha gustado. Y hoy me levanté como que virado y dije, ¿sabes qué? Déjame checar con los mejores baristas de Puerto Rico a ver si pueden cambiar eso.
¿Qué te tomas? ¿Qué te gusta? ¿Con leche?
Algo trivial es que tomo chocolate caliente. So, siento que si me voy por esa línea dulce, puede ser frío, puede ser caliente.
Te voy a sorprender.
Perfecto.
Do it. Esto es un bueno cappuccino. Hazelnut, un pump de hazelnut y un pump de white chocolate.
Ok, perfecto.
Yes.
¿Cuál era tu nombre?
Mi nombre es Sebastián.
Gracias, Sebastián, de verdad. Gracias. That guy was a rock star. He was so great. His service was great. He was really into it. I appreciate it a lot. Even though it looks similar, it's hazelnut based. He went for something more sweet. And I'm already a little bit more biased to like this one, if I'm being very honest. I don't know why I'm holding this bowl. This time tasted like a real man. I gotta try it again. There's no way. This was a big upset to me. This one hurts. It's just so bitter. It's coffee-like. It's coffee-like. I don't know if it's better than the last one. I have tasted more. That's a point. But I think the reason why I'm tasting it over and over again is because I really was rooting for Sebastian. I had to rank it where I don't want to rank it. I hope they can see it. It's just not better than this one. This hurts. It hurts a lot. Halftime pause. Well, sort of, kind of. So I'm noticing a pattern on the first two locations, and I'm a little bit skeptical. They are going for more of a purist type of coffee, like sprinkling a little bit of hazelnut, a little bit of mocha, chocolate, etc., but not going for a different type of drink. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive with my explanation of the coffee challenge. Because if I was a purist type of coffee drinker, then I would not be making this video. Let's see if we can change the outcomes with this adjustment. Next up, Café Don Ruiz. Tucked inside this historic building that makes you feel like you're about to step into a museum with the smell of coffee guiding you instead. The interiors are industrial meets cozy. Concrete walls, cool light fixtures, awesome coffee are everywhere, and the coolest, most expensive espresso machine that I have ever seen. I'm starting to feel underdressed for this one. And oh, there's a cat, just chilling there. Now you're probably expecting some type of humorous jump to me saying, "Hi, who's the barista?" Well, not this time. Allow me to show you my biggest fear coming true. So I go in. Nothing crazy to see here, just a guy with 2 cameras and a huge tier list on him, but it's no big deal, except everyone is looking at me. Now I'm looking for the line, trying to play it cool, wowing at the place like a kid, and suddenly I realized the baristas, yeah, they look pissed. The place is packed, which I didn't expect, and I'm no body language expert, but at this point, I'm 80% sure they're gonna shut me down. But then, out of nowhere, this guy whose name made me feel like I'm living on a script comes in.
¿Cuál era tu nombre?
Angel, I mean, come on, how perfect is that? He asked me what I was doing, I explained, and he was all in. So in that he offers to pay. And judging by the cashier's reaction,
Perdóname, de verdad, perdóname. Yo pensaba que iba a estar más vacío hoy.
yeah, he basically made this whole attempt possible. MVP.
Gracias, de verdad. Buen día. Gracias.
We have our first frozen drink. Let's give it a try before it melts. This is definitely the best one. I can still feel the coffee, but the coldness of the drink, it just kind of warms me inside, but keeps me cold outside, and it's kind of a very warm day. This is good. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready for this ranking. This, ladies and gentlemen, it's an A. That's some good ass coffee. If service would have been as good as Sebastian, this probably would be a biased S. Next up, Café Cuatro Sombras. This was the highest rated coffee shop in Viejo San Juan. And even from the sidewalk, you can tell it's got that "I'm a little fancier than your average" spot vibe. But they let a simple man like me who's just trying to light coffee in. The highest ceiling we'll see, familiar soft lighting, fancy industrial decor, and a bunch of people who definitely know more about coffee than I do. They also had this cozy little patio that was already reserved. It's giving hideout energy for me. But anyway, who needs a patio? At this point, I'm pretty sure I have mastered how to ask for a barista.
El barista es ella. Exacto, me han hecho uno frío nada más. Hasta ahora el más que me ha gustado es frío. Pero honestamente, sigue tu instinto. Ninguno que me han hecho se ha sabido malo, honestamente. Dudo mucho que sea la primera. No creo. Ay, qué chulo. Wow. Gracias, de verdad. ¿Cuál era tu nombre? Adriana. Adriana, muchas gracias, de verdad.
So her name is Adriana, which is my mother's name. That's kind of special for me. Let's see what she has to offer. Yeah, boy. I'm lost for words. Cinnamon? There you have me. I'll probably make a Slurpee of this. I think it's as good as the Don Ruiz one, when the cinnamon kind of like kicks it up a notch. I do gotta say, in here I didn't have to make a choice. I got the service that I wanted and I got the drink that I wanted. So for that, I'm gonna put it here in the middle. I'm gonna cheat, I'm so sorry. It's good enough to be here in the middle, but not good enough to be called S tier, which for me will be, I'm a coffee lover now. So yeah, make of that what you will.
Last location, the coffee. Now this one wasn't part of the original plan. We just got rejected in one of the top 5s.
Ni promocional, estoy haciendo los 5 localizaciones y todo eso.
Voltaría, pero aquí no se puede.
Te entiendo. Está bien, perfecto. Gracias.
So why did I pick it up as a backup location? I mean, look at it. Doesn't it look like a store that spawned in the wrong year? Japanese kanji in Puerto Rico? I feel like I'm entering a portal into the future. Yep, just fast forward to the 2050s. Not joking, this one's got that trying to be the next Starbucks look. Minimalist, modern, simple aesthetic looking with a drip of futuristic. All it's missing is a patio. Oh well, nowhere to practice my opening lines here.
Hola, ¿tú eres la barista como tal?
Sí.
Básicamente estamos desafiando baristas hoy a hacer que a una persona como a mí, que no le gusta el café, le guste. Los mejores que han salido son los fríos. Pero si tú crees que puedes hacer algo con caliente, no tengas miedo, vete por tu instinto.
Creo que te puedo hacer un shaker express.
Sí, me dan mano. Yo vi ustedes de verdad. ¿Qué le echaste? No, no te lo preocupes.
Intentaste con brown sugar sin pegarnos de brown sugar, que
Eso tiene brown sugar, canela y vainilla.
y leche de avena.
Leche de avena, wow, gracias. Gracias, de verdad. Gracias. Coffee orders are so hard to like remember.
I'm gonna give it a good shake.
This coffee is definitely the one that most flavors I can like detect. I can feel the brown sugar, I can feel the hint of vanilla, and I cannot feel at all. If you told me this was oatmeal milk, I would never believe it.
You know what? I don't know if it's a portion, but this is the first one that I finished. We do have to take into consideration that this was not part of the plan, right? This is a backup location. And for that, I'm surprised. It's so empty. I don't know why it is so empty, honestly. All right, I'm ready. Let's rank it. For an underdog to almost beat this, I think it's an egg. The service was great. They listened to the whole challenge. They tried the whole challenge. They put the most ingredients. I gotta give them the credit. I don't trust my instincts, and I gotta keep it here. So this is the final ranking. You guys let me know what you think of it. Maybe if you like coffee, all of this will be an S for you. You have to try it yourself.
If I could be honest with you, my expectations for this challenge were low. Like, I didn't expect any of the baristas to go past a B. And that's not because they're not good at what they do. I just dislike coffee that much. So to see these results is actually quite surprising for me. But did the baristas succeed at making me like coffee? I would say they got close enough to make me reconsider it. And honestly, that by itself feels like a win in my book. Cheers.
God damn, Jimmy. A sun gourmet shit.